Welcome to Northern 49 Living Alaska. We're Ollie and Tasha, and we would love for you to join us as we share our love for nature, our off-grid cabin, crazy road trips, and our journey towards sustainable living.
I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Ollie, originally from Germany, moved to Alaska after falling in love with this amazing state. I'm a born and raised Alaskan, and together we are working every day towards being more self-reliant, using what we have in nature and finding fulfillment in the simple, sustainable lifestyle we've chosen.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out.
Our adventures often take us off the grid to our cozy cabin where we disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with nature. We're also turning our old pop-up camper into a cabin on wheels, and we love sharing every step with you.
There's 2 more.
Be free with me. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, that classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for.
Speaking of our cabin on wheels, road trips and bush flying are our thing. Exploring Alaska's hidden gems and scenic routes is our favorite way to spend time together, discovering new adventures around every corner.
I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me.
We're so thankful to God for guiding us on this incredible journey and for the blessings we experience every day.
Free with me. Be free with me. Yeah, let's go. Be free with me. Oh, come on and let's go. Let's be free with me.
So come along with us as we explore, create, and live a life that honors the old ways while embracing new adventures. Welcome to Northern 49, where every journey is a step towards a more sustainable and meaningful life. So we are driving separately. Ollie has one 4-wheeler and I have the other one, and it's so much fun. So much better. Fall's here. There we are.
Home sweet home.
Finally. You're gonna smell it, right?
Here.
What?
It's cold in here compared to outside.
It is cold.
It is. Well, 58 degrees in here. It's a lot warmer outside. Let's get some fresh air in here.
Yeah, it smells a little bit like gasoline, right?
Yeah, a little bit of gasoline. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just our gas. But at least the bears didn't come in.
No, everything looks good.
Yeah. Pippin's already on the bed.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Pippin.
In a while. Ah. It's so overgrown. Can't even see the lake. And we just cleared it. Look how tall this is.
Well, good thing I put the sign there. Look, you can't
Yeah.
see anything. Garden. Garden.
Is there anything?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I don't think so.
There's got to be something, but
Where's the potatoes?
carrots were here. On these potatoes.
That could be a potato, yeah. But definitely Alaska plants overgrew
These are.
everything.
Yeah. But that was the whole idea, you know.
This is crazy. So basically the fireweed and everything took over the whole haystack.
But these are potato leaves.
Yeah, and they're flowering now. We could maybe pull this fireweed.
Should we try it out and see if there's anything in there?
Yeah, because this is the hay, right?
Yeah, that's
I mean, if we were here to... Oh, look, there's more potatoes there. If we
Yeah,
were
but-
here to weed it, that'd be one
Yeah.
thing. But we haven't been here
so
all...
should we dig one up or?
Yeah, let's go ahead and see. Well, there's the seed potato. That's the rotten thing right there. And there's a little baby potato right there. See the little baby?
That's it, huh?
Yeah. Nope. There's a potato. No. Down to the right, or to
Oh
your
yeah.
left.
Oh yeah.
There's a potato.
There's a potato.
We got one
Oh,
potato.
that's awesome.
Okay. Well, I think this would have done way different if we'd been out here to weed it.
Carrots, I think where you're standing is where the carrots were.
Uh-oh.
But
I
I
don't
don't
think
see
they
there's
grew.
nothing on top.
Well,
At
honey, we haven't been out here all summer, so
Okay. Let's settle in.
those are,
They're humongous.
yeah.
Okay, let's find the perimeter of the straw. I think it's where you're
That's what I was
standing.
trying to do.
Yep, right where you're standing.
I'm gonna grab a bag and I'll put these in them.
Yep. So here's our potato area. So we're gonna turn this all upside down and see how many potatoes we got. And look at how tall the fireweed is. It's taller than Tasha.
We kind of took over the.
You're 6'8", right? I'm kidding. No, but it's tall.
6 foot. But we're just gonna dig through this whole thing and see what we get.
Well, we got a problem. We got a little cut in the finger, so we're just trying to figure out to close the little wound. It's a good sized cut, so we've got to stop. Have to make sure it stops bleeding. So let's get some pressure on it, hold it up in the air, and sit. All right, guys. So that is definitely what not to do. Wear gloves when you pull weeds out because you might get a real deep cut just from a little bit of grass. Okay, the bleeding stopped and we got some Band-Aid on it. So everything looks good. Other hand is still full of blood.
Gotta just get some water.
Yep, I'm gonna run down to the spring real quick, get some good water.
Probably clean
and
up the porch so it does not attract bears, right?
bears, yeah. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of bears tomorrow on the deck. Okay, I'll get some water. Look at the little ducks and a bunch of babies. I think there's our spring. It's not going to take long to fill this bottle up, I'll tell you what. Get the other one ready. "40 seconds. So this grass here is exactly what she cut her one finger with. And it almost has like barbs on it. So if you don't get a hold of it really, really good, you pull on it and you slide it, it'll go right through your skin. So it's pretty painful. Anyway, she's inside kind of taking a break, resting. We got most of our potato plants exposed. So I think what we're gonna do is we're not gonna pull them all. So we're gonna go for just a few, maybe this bush right here, or this area right here, see what we got. Because it is still only the end of August, so we still have at least 2 to 3 weeks into September. Carrots, I don't think we have any luck. I don't even see the green from the carrots. So I think that's a failure. So in the meantime, while she's gonna take a break, let's get some blueberries. We got lots of blueberries on the way down to the spring, so we'll start with that. I don't have a whole lot of patience usually with this kind of stuff unless there is really a lot of blueberries. And I think that's the case this year. And they're super big. We do eat blueberries every day. Every morning we go to the freezer, grab a small handful, put them in a cup, put hot water on it, let it sit there for a couple minutes, and then just have a nice cup of blueberries in the morning. It's delicious. This one here I call a jackpot. Look at this. They're all big berries, and the entire hillside here is full of them. Look, that's my finger. They're big berries. And everything is full here, everything. Look at this. Normally, if that can's half full, I give up. This is 3/4 full. And this whole entire hill is still full. I haven't even gotten halfway up. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna keep going. Little bucket's almost full, but it's raining really hard now, so I'm gonna take a little break and then come back. But look at this, isn't that cool? Yeah.
I only have that much.
You know why you do? Why you do?
Right.
Because actually, I didn't even pick where you are, but don't look for the small ones. You got to go down and pick the big ones. I mean, look at the size of these berries. It's insane.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was just explaining. I said, normally that's not me. That would be you. And I would have half what you have in my stomach. But don't waste your time with the small ones. Just go for the big ones. There's so many. Ooh. This one is sharp. Randy, made in Italy. One of Tasha's brothers gave us this super nice axe. Donated it to the cabin here. And I tell you what, this axe is amazing. We're gonna start a little fire in the cabin. It's kind of damp. And that way we can dry our clothes a lot easier.
I try to leave some just so they grow back next year. The black one. Right in front of you.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't want it to start anything.
And here we got a whole bunch of low bush cranberry. They're really, really healthy for you.
Sometimes called lingonberries.
And
I
there's
think
a
in
ton.
Sweden, they're called lingonberries. Here. High in vitamin C. They don't taste so great though. I don't think. Some people love them.
I like them. I just had a taste. I actually like them a lot.
You know how cranberry juice is bitter?
Mm-hmm.
They're cranberries.
We've been asked the question so many times what our favorite time of the year is coming to the cabin, and we today agreed the fall because there's no mosquitoes. Then we have lots of berries. The loons are still around. The ducks are still around. It's actually getting dark, so the coloration is way different. It's quiet, it's calm, and
There's berry
there's
picking.
there's lots of berry picking, correct? And also it feels quieter, relaxing. So I think we both agreed fall is our favorite time.
Look, you can see where the bear came through and he just he's eating on these berries that I just picked, but he just grabs with his mouth and just goes.
And you can see the trail right there. Look,
And then the berries.
going on up, yeah.
Yep.
Brise. Just a little bit of butter. We're going to put the butter into this little pot. And then we need a tiny little bit of flour. So if you look at the butter now, the butter's all melted into the pot. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of flour over it, mix that up. Let it sizzle a little tiny bit, just to make sure the flour is all gone. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of water in it. There we go. Okay, now we add our mushrooms. So we got all the mushrooms in our gravy. All we're gonna do is now we put it on the fireplace so it stays nice and warm. In the meantime, we can make our pancakes. Is our fire going? Good. If you're a professional, you don't need that, but I do. 1, 2, and there we go. So the way to figure out when to flip a pancake is when the edges are dull and there's some little bubbles on the outside rim. When they pop and don't seal up anymore, then one side's done. So I think we're getting very close now. Is it actually? Yeah, it's loose. So I would probably say we can flip that one. Oh yeah, golden brown, just perfect. I'm excited to see if I did this right. You know what, we're gonna use this one because this one is, that one's almost too thick because you're supposed to be able to roll it. They taste the same. Like them. Okay.
I love your garden sign.
Ooh.
There,
Yeah.
that's a new one.
We got 1, 2.
I don't
Okay.
even think our potatoes in the valley are doing very good.
No, I mean they're nice potatoes.
Yep.
Wash them
Perfect.
and cook them, and they're
There's
edible
lunch. One for you and one for me. So what was up here then?
The carrots I put in here, so I don't think there's anything going. Well, it's too hard to ground. See, I raked. You can tell how I raked this. I raked everything. One thing, I just used a poker like this,
Oh, you put it in the moss?
and then anywhere here, not necessarily moss. It was just anywhere around here. But this is the end of the straw, and I remember.
So did you put potatoes here too, or were there not enough?
Wherever there's straw, there's potatoes, I think.
So these ones just didn't grow at all.
Yeah.
You could also cut the potatoes up so that the eyes, like as long as there's an eye in the potato, that seed potato, you didn't have to plant it whole. You could have cut it in half
Oh, okay.
or into quarters or whatever. Wherever there's an eye with some growth,
Okay.
it would have been one plant, so you could have planted more.
Right.
But
2 potatoes so far. Anyway, not bad. We know they're growing. We're going to try it again next year. We're going to spend a little bit more time. Maybe we get a rotor tiller out here and excavate a little bit more around here, and then we put potatoes in and come out here and take care of the weeds, and that way the sun can actually get to them.
and we have an excuse to come out here.
Exactly. But what we do have right now is lots of berries, lots of blueberries. So we'll be probably
Cranberries, high bush cranberries.
what should we go for?
Rose hips. I think more blueberries right now.
Blueberries. Okay, let's go up there and pick some.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna be here all day. Nice.
But this is on the property too. This is really
Almost at the lake. Look, we're right here. There's some bear scat right here. Yeah. Well, we were actually planning coming back out here in about 2 weeks to work on the sauna and get a lot of things done around the cabin. Like we mentioned, we haven't been out here a whole lot this entire summer, but we do have a big adventure coming up, which we're really excited about. I'm going to bring you along, so stay tuned on upcoming videos.
Well, we have a lot coming up in the near future that we want to bring you guys along with.
So stay tuned, check back in, and I want to thank you again for coming along on this video on our harvest trip.
Well, we hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next time.
Bye guys.
Bye.
What do you think? Let's go, huh? Come on, let's go.